Today I'm speaking with Dr. Radhika Sharma. She's a board certified OBGYN physician. And on top of that, she is a life coach. She trained under the Martha Beck Wayfinder Life Coach School. And she is working with clients one-on-one to help them clarify and focus so they can achieve their goals. Thank you so much for joining me today, Dr. Sharma.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Erica. I'm excited to be here.
I love what you're doing online. I love that you've started your coaching program to really focus on finding our essential selves. So I just want to jump straight in and have you explain kind of how you decided to go into this field in the first place and what you hope to achieve.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like most physicians, finished residency and jumped right into being an attending. Super excited. I had my head down and really wasn't focusing on exactly what I wanted to do with the rest of my life besides I'm an OBGYN. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. I became a mom. I got married and I started to see that there were things that were nagging at me that I was like, hey, what am I going to do next? What else is there out there? I want to make more of an impact on more women's lives, including my own. And so I started looking into different life coach programs, and I found Martha Beck Wayfinder Life Coach Training, which blew me away. And the whole idea of finding that essential self, listening to our body compass, and really being in tune with what our goals are, that really struck me. And so I started to think, who could I help? Who did I feel like my calling was for? And so what I like to say is I picture the person who's walking into their garage after a long day at work with a knapsack on their back and one kid or dog hanging from one arm and pile of groceries hanging from the other, books on their head, almost like a cartoon character walking in and super overwhelmed and thinking, I am just getting into this quicksand and I can't get out. So what I really want to do is help people get out of that quicksand and make them realize how possible it is, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm going through the process myself, and I've found things that work and things that don't, and I've been able to help people through it. So I'm loving it so far.
And I love that you say you're helping people through it. You talk about working with clients one-on-one to help them find clarity and focus so they can uncover and then achieve their goals. So I love that you're focusing on that dual relationship of you and the client to make it so personal. So how do you do that? How do you focus on those challenging thoughts that you talk about and those feelings of doubt to help break through to the next step?
Yeah. The nice thing with one-on-one coaching is that we really get to take the time to get to know you. And what often happens, I find when I have my first consultations with my clients, is we can uncover like a laundry list of things that feel like they're overwhelming their lives. And then the beauty of the training and my experience is that I can pull from different tools to help you examine, okay, well, why are you having this thought? Where did it come from? Historically, what has happened in your life that brought you here? Let's look at what you've accomplished and where you're wanting to go. And it's okay if it's different than what you expected. I think as a physician and as a working individual, when we finish school and we finish our training and we go on to our next journey, we just think, well, okay, we're here. We're supposed to be satisfied, and that's good, right? And that's all well and good, but I'm trying to normalize it's okay if it doesn't feel like all's well and good. And it's okay if you want to uncover and discover what else there is. And so I really enjoy that one-on-one where we uncover, this is what's really stressing me out. This is really just bringing me down and nagging at me. How do I work through this? Where did this come from? Did I create the boundaries I want to be creating? And how do I move forward with that to kind of find joy in things that are happening every day? And especially if you're taking a new journey, getting ready for those new challenges, those new catalysts that are going to throw you into a change cycle. It's really exciting. I love dealing with people at all different kind of points of that change. And it's just really rewarding to see how much people accomplish in sometimes a short and sometimes a longer time, but it's just wonderful to see the change in the transition and walk with them through it.
I love the name too, Busy OB for your coaching and Busy OB Mama for your online social media platform, because you're being so transparent and honest with who you are and what you bring as a coach. I think that's so important when people decide who to sign up with because they resonate with them. So thank you for being you. Thank you so much for joining me with everything you've said today. I feel very inspired. Thank you for giving us time to explain what you do and what coaching means.
Thank you so much for having me.